Hello everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We want to work on our cover today. So the only thing that we've done to the cover so far is we've wrapped it. Make sure I know which side is up. I probably should make myself a little note. This way up. Anyway, we have wrapped it with paper each side, and then we've added some script paper on the inside. We're using the Vinca Victoria collection by the book Vandal shop. We're making a hardcover journal. This was just a dollar store journal that dollar store book that I gutted, and it just happened to be about the right size of what I wanted, so that's why I chose it. Don't read any of these books, unfortunately. But I have some pieces over here that I want to work with. As I told you before, I want to use this as my focal point. So I've gone ahead and inked some of this. And then I found a filigree piece that I want to use here. And it's kind of large, but that's okay. I have these filigree pieces. I don't remember if it was these or the nameplates. The nameplates come with screws, and so I've got these little perfectly matched brads, little scrapbooking brads. If you get regular brads, they're too big. They might work for this actually, but the scrapbooking ones work for the nameplate better, so I'm just going to attach that to the corner there, and then I think I'm just going to put a little piece of tape over the top of that just to keep it from spinning. If I can get a piece of this 3M micropore. There we go. It's not going to show. This stuff is so sticky. And it does stick to the Holtz scissors. I had to use some Goo Gone to clean my scissors. It cut through the first one and the second one okay, but by the third piece, I don't remember what I was cutting it for, but it got a little sticky. But it came right off with the Goo Gone. I love the Goo Gone. Just let it sit for a minute. I've got some coffee dyed paper here that I'm just going to ink around the edges. Kind of going top to bottom here. I've been playing with it for about an hour to try and decide exactly what I wanted. So this will go under here. I'm going to kind of offset it. And then I have this one, which actually goes this way. This is one of the collage pages that I printed two to a page. And with this on top, it won't show the girls are sideways, so it'll be, well, this one, but I don't think it'll matter. It's a collage piece, so it's not a major deal. I just want to get rid of those white edges. I used the ruler to tear this instead of cutting it, so give it a little bit of a rougher edge. I don't have an edge ruler, I just used my Holtz ruler for that. I didn't want it too complex. So let's see, do I want it this way? I think I'm going to put it this way. So then this will be back here like that. And then I wanted to put a piece of this back there. So I'm wondering if I should just trim this down, maybe trim an inch off of that and make it maybe like 6 inches. Actually, this is 6 inches, so maybe I should just make it 6.5 inches. Let me get it straight here. I think you guys can still see, because I think I have like 4 or 5 boxes outside of that square on either side. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 ish. Not going to be exact. And let's see how that works. If I put that there. Oh, I thought oh man, did I clip it on the wrong side? No. Okay, so I don't need that. I need to cut off another inch. I didn't need that wide. So let me trim off here. And I want to line that up so I can do it somewhat straight. Yeah, that's about an inch. Like I said, it's not going to be exact, but these will be used for something else. So, yeah, I just want to put that like that, and then this will go here, kind of like a little cluster, and just about 1/4 of an inch all the way around with that. And then I have a piece of linen, the same linen that we used for the spine, that I want to, I think that'll go up a little bit. I want to put down here at the bottom. I guess I could have covered that whole piece with the lace, but that's okay. And then there again, I started prepping and then got busy working. I've taken one of Artie Mays's journal labels and put it in this file. Oh, I guess it's a book plate. I think it's a book plate. And then I went ahead and found those scrapbooking. Some of them are so tiny I could barely get them open, and I think all the ones I have left are teeny tiny like that now, and really hard to open. But my alternative is the regular size brads, which I'm finding are a little too big. I mean, they're like a 1/2 inch stem, so there needs to be a happy medium. I need more than that little tiny bit. This one's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece to that piece of linen. Yeah, I just thought I'd go ahead and show you this while I was doing it, and then I will go ahead and put this journal together and we'll do a flip through. I haven't quite decided what I want to do next week. Something floral, of course. I chose floral or flourish for February, but pretty much everything I do is floral and flourish, isn't it? Alright, so I'm going to center that on my mat. Let this get a little bit tacky. Okay, that way it's not like it's going to show through, but it will stick faster and better if I let it get a little tacky. There we go. Just going to stick that down on there. But you can see it doesn't, the glue didn't come through the fabric because I let it get a little tacky. All right, so let's get this glued down here. I guess I'll just go ahead and glue that lace down first. Let's see, how far do I need to come down. I really like using this lace, and I have a lot of it, so I'm going to use it. Just do some little circles, then it doesn't seem to show through the lace so much if I do little swirls. Alright, so I'm going to line this up with the top and bottom edge of that mat. What the heck am I doing? I am so thankful for this eraser. I've finally gotten the hang of it, and yeah, this is not the front cover. Let's try this side. Alright, where I wrote this side up. Oh, what a dingbat. Okay, well that's why the fabric fit different. So, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. And, yeah, let's try this again. I'm going to have to put up a technical difficulties. Self-inflicted, of course. What was I saying? Glue it on with little swirls. And you know, and I made so much glue. And it stuck. It didn't stuck. It didn't stick completely, so I was good. Alright, I'm just leaving about 1/4 of an inch here. Use my pressing tool. And I'm not worried if this is not glued down completely because I'm going to add that other stuff on top. My goodness. You know, sometimes I amaze myself. Alright, so let's get this piece on now that we're on the right side of the cover. I'm glad I didn't do the whole cover on the inside. I was planning on putting pockets in there. Oh my goodness. You know, I guess the worst case scenario would have been that I could turn the book inside out, but I don't know. I'm just glad I could realize it right away. See, you know, everybody makes mistakes. It happens. Alright, I'm just moving this a little closer to me. I'm going to center this in between, about 1/2 inch from the top. And there we go. Alright, and I want to put this coffee dyed paper down. And this one I'm not going to go straight. I'm going to do this one offset. And it's not cardstock, it's just, it's actually tea dyed paper, and it's 20 pound probably. Alright, so I'm just going to offset this one, like so. And then we'll put this one square again. And then we'll put that nameplate on the bottom. And then I have some lace that I want to add to the spine. Okay. So we'll put that right about there. I think it's about 3/8 because I made the tea-dyed one about 1/8 of an inch bigger, and then I made the other one 1/4 of an inch bigger. So that looks good. Okay, so let's get this plate on here. I really love this plate. It's so cool. I like that whole look. I need to ink a little bit around the book cover itself because I haven't done that yet. I wanted to wait and see, but I think I'm going to put this a little bit thicker because the fabric will absorb some of that glue. Excuse me. There we go. Ooh, icy. And I think I'm probably just going to put a little tiny, maybe I know there's a piece of ephemera that I can put here on the back. I'm not going to do a lot of decorations back there. But, okay, that looks good. Now, this is the trim that came with this linen tablecloth, and I want to put this right there. Let's see, center it a little bit like so. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I want to do swirls here again. I'm going to start here and then I'll add more if I need it. I do need some under there. There we go. And I know I'm going to need a little bit here because I don't really want to go over that piece of tea dye. I'm going to turn it this way so I can see a little bit better. Come right up to that piece of tea dye. Oh, the sun just went behind the clouds. You saw it here live. It rained last night. So that's I didn't know it was supposed to rain yesterday, and there was a little sun, but mostly it was cloudy yesterday. But today it's been really nice. So just get under there a little bit. You can always come back and add more. I'll flip it around and do this side. And that will cover that blue spine showing through. Looks like I got some sticky bits on the on the tip. It's dragging the glue around. I'm going to squeeze a little harder, I guess. Okay, definitely. I get that down. And there again, I will let this dry flat, and if anything comes up, then I'll just add a little bit more glue here and there where I need it. Sometimes you think you've got it all glued down, and then you fold the book and everything just comes unglued. So try not to do that. I want to bone folder. I want to kind of get in these grooves here. There we go. Alright, looks like I got a little bit more. Almost done. Okay. Maybe went a little crooked. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going to trim this off without trimming off my linen piece. Carefully. Same thing here. I hope that's not too crooked. Okay, so there's our inside. I was able to get the majority of that. There's a little tiny bit, but I went in good with that eraser. I've got a whole pile of yucky stuff over there. So yeah, I think I did. I went pretty straight. I think we're good. And like I said, I may have to come back and add some glue to some places, but I think we'll be all right. All right, so there is our cover. I like it. I don't know what I'm going to do for the closure yet, guys. I'm thinking maybe hitch post. But it'll be a surprise for the flip through. And we will have a flip through tomorrow if I can get all of this put together today. So hopefully, I will see you next time. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.